Hey, what's up, guy? My name is Jay Slim, and this is LaddsLenz Interviews.
For people who don't know, where are you from?
I'm from Richmond, but I was raised in like different parts too. I was in the county. I've been in the country. I've been in East End, West End, in the city. But I just claim Richmond though. So yeah.
How was your childhood growing up?
My childhood, I'd say it was pretty decent. Everybody has, stipulations and problems that they go through, and they, when they get older and stuff, when they're growing. It was pretty decent though. My mom and dad, they weren't together basically when I was born. So, my mom, she ended up meeting another guy. He was my stepdad. So basically I was raised with my mom and stepdad my childhood, but I would basically see my dad like every summer, in between times, when I was with my mom and stepdad. So yeah, so basically like it was still, it was still pretty decent. You always have problems with every family. It's all, yeah. It's always problems with family, but yeah, it was pretty decent for the most part. I had a pretty good upbringing. My immediate family, I give them all the credit. They raised me well, so all grace to God for them. So yeah.
That's good, bro. That's good. So I know a lot of people know you just as Jay Slim, DJing and everything else, but what about Jay Slim, the artist, and everything? Like, well, I'll ask you for both, for a DJ and being an artist as well. What inspired you to start DJing and making music?
What inspired me to start DJing, honestly, I always loved music. That was always a passion for me. And my grandfather, he was a great musician. He could play like a lot of instruments, probably about at least like 15 instruments he knew how to play. So I think I get that from him. Cause people don't know, he actually did drums for James Brown before. Yeah. So my grandfather, he was a great musician. He was a professor of music at a university as well too. So that him just being musically inclined, I feel like I got that from him. So that inspired me as well. But what also inspired me too, I used to always do like college parties when I was younger, house parties. I used to always be on the aux, believe it or not. And people were like, yo, why don't you just DJ one day? Like, just get a board. I was like, all right. So I ended up getting a board about 9 years ago. Was practicing in practicing in my grandmother's basement, like almost every day. And then, started DJing house parties with my board and, got my name up from there. Started doing my own events, got into the clubs, and now here I am now, being everywhere and stuff. Just being persistent and staying consistent with what I wanted to do. Repetition, practice, all that plays hand in hand in where I'm at now. So I feel like, anything in life, if you don't stay consistent with it, or if you're not, not trying to really pursue it, it's not for you. That's something I really want to pursue and, was consistent with. So that's why I am where I'm at now. Now in terms of music, honestly, the reason I do music is because of other artists. Honestly, inspirations like Drake, Travis Scott, Future, Young Thug, Playboi Carti, Lil Uzi, Kanye West. Those are just select few names that I have music inspirations from, and from them I wanted to make music too. I feel like I can make music too. So just getting inspiration from other artists, that was one of the main reasons why I started making music.
That's Amazing, bro. So when you first started, like what kind of like challenges did you face, and like how did it help you develop into like the artist you are now?
Challenges I face, just trying to find my sound, I would say, too. Find my own sound. Because I didn't really want to, like, copy other artists. But I still wanted to take influences from them. So, just trying to find my own sound and trying to figure out what worked for me. That was kind of difficult at first. But, I ended up finding my niche and what works for me. And, now I'm just making music all the time. Just recently dropped a project, Reaper Lifestyle, on all platforms. It's doing pretty good numbers streaming wise. So, yeah, that was probably the most difficult process about it. Just finding my sound. And now in terms of like getting it out to people, it's not that difficult, but I do think I could get to a wider audience. It's just a matter of marketing, though. That's all that is. So, yeah. But the main problem with the music was trying to find my own sound.
And what's your process like now for both? For when you're getting in there trying to make a song, what's your process like for that? And then also before you have like a session DJing, what's your process like for that as well?
So for making a song, usually what I do is I'll have the beat ready and I'll have the song written out. I don't usually just go in the studio and tell the producer to find me a beat and then I just rap on it. I feel like that's just a waste of time. You got to invest into your studio time, I feel like. So I feel like writing and actually having it actually having it structured before you get there is the best way to process it. I have the hook ready, the ad-libs ready, the chorus, the verse, whatever how the song is structured. I already have it ready first beforehand before I even get to the studio. Now, sometimes I will freestyle, but that might be like at the end of the session or something, if I'm trying to just play around and I have time left. But usually I already have the song already, played out, written out, and everything should be good to go. Now, for DJing, I've been doing it so long, too. So usually to prepare for that, usually I'll just have if anything, I'll have my music, because new music comes out every Friday. Usually I'll just download new music, analyze all the songs, and have them ready, loaded up, and just be ready to go for the gig. So, yeah.
All right, that's all right. If you had to collab with anybody, like on the music side, who would it be?
Locally or like mainstream?
Both.
Locally, I want to do a song with Summer. I want to do a song with La Summer. I want to do a song with BJ. I want to do something with Lasaki too. I want to do something with 3. TH3. Yeah, he nice. I want to do something with Vaughn. Jay Carter. Prophet. Just basically all my niggas for real. I want to do a song with all my niggas, man. I'm actually thinking of actually hosting a mixtape. Just all the talent in Richmond. Especially that I'm a DJ, I can do that. Host a mixtape with all the talent in Richmond. I'll be on some of the songs, but I won't be on all of them. Just do a mixtape with all the talent in Richmond that I like. Do a full tape, Richmond. I'm thinking about doing that before the end of the year. So yeah, look out for that. Now in terms of mainstream, definitely want to do. I would definitely want to do something with Cardi, for sure. Travis Scott, Future. I'll do something with Yeet, Ken, Thug, Drake. Who else would I do something with? I'll give you one more. Oh man.
There's so many greats.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to think of one more. I really those people I really would want to do something with. I would want to do something with an artist. I don't know if y'all know her name. Her name's Claire Lasan. I would definitely do something with her. Check her out.
So, just a few more questions I have for you. So, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years? In 5 years, honestly, hopefully I have a house by then. That's one of my goals. But 5 years, probably have a house. Honestly, own a business by then.
What kind of business?
I wanna own a nightclub or lounge. But my ultimate end goal, I want to do a festival. That's my ultimate end goal. I want to start a festival. But yeah, next 5 years, I want to at least try to, own a spot. Own a spot. I'll still be DJing. But hopefully DJing more in different cities. I still have love for Richmond though, but hopefully DJing in different cities. Hopefully I would have been on tour by then. Own a couple businesses. Hopefully by then too. Hopefully by then I will have my clothing brand out for merch as well. And I'm also thinking of starting a label. Hopefully by then I have my label set. Just a lot of business ventures I'm thinking about. So hopefully, all my business ideas come to fruition in 5 years.
I know you could do that shit too, bro. The way you've been moving, it's gonna come, bro. It's gonna come. So my last question that I have for you: what message do you want your audience to take from your music and work?
The message I would give everybody, just always stay authentic to yourself, man. Always stay true to yourself. Never give up. And also, very important, always stay humble throughout the journey. Because, it can always be taken away from you no matter what level you're at, how much money you're making, where you're headed. It can always be taken you from a blink of an eye. So always just stay humble in your journey. And, continue to, always do good business as well. Treat people how you want to be treated. And yeah, that's it.
Well, that's all I have for you today, man. I appreciate you coming through, and we'll see you next time.
Yes, sir. Shout out to LaddsLenz.